by Sammy J on this adorable little elephant who plays the drums. Me either! This one is going out to the Mitch Red, Brendan Nanai, Benny K Squad, Tiana F. Raymore, Ems Leo, and Neil Poole. Thank you for the support. You rock! Alright guys, another one by Sammy J. This one is in the key of F. And good news and bad news. The good news is there are only 3 chords that we're going to be using. The bad news is that they are bar chords. But it's time for you to learn bar chords anyway, man. If you want to be jamming some Sammy J, it's time for you to learn bar chords right now. And it's going to be super easy, so you can do it. Alright, and also we've got some picking for the intro part, which we're going to start with right now. Alright, so for the intro picking guitar part thingy, we're starting off by playing these 3 notes, part of the F chord. Alright, so using your ring finger, now you might not have a ring on your finger, and that's perfectly fine, okay? Don't get upset about that now because you're in the middle of a guitar tutorial. Now is not the time to be upset about your marital status. Alright, so take your ring finger and put it across the, where are we here? 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, I'm really bad. 10th fret. And you're going to play these 3 notes, okay? So on the B string, the G string, ooh yuck, and the D string, okay? So those 3. Let it ring. And then you're going to go, and you're going to move that bar down to just play these 2 strings, the higher strings now, on the same fret. And then you're going to pull off down to the 8th fret. So that is playing the strings once, and then using the force from this finger, you're going to pull off to play the 8th fret by itself. Okay, so okay, so, and then back down to the these 2 notes, the B and G string notes on the 10th, okay? And then you're gonna pull off this time to play these 2 notes now. So this time, first finger's on the 8th fret of the B string, or your 2nd string, and then the 3rd string on the G, your middle finger is now on the 9th fret. Okay, so you're pulling off from there to there. If you're finding the pull off really hard, like you can't coordinate to do that, you can just play the notes twice using your right hand. So, okay, not a big deal. Sammy J is not going to stand up and say, "Oh man, you didn't even pull off, bro." No guarantees there. So we're going, and then when you play that ba-ba, you stop. There's a break, and then this time you're going to play that same 2 notes again, and you're going to hammer on back to that 9th fret F, and then off. Okay, so the first time I'm playing it, I'm hammering on, which means I'm not using my right hand, so I'm going. Alright? So altogether that should sound like 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Alright, the next part. Alright, so we're gonna go so now we're gonna take our first finger and bar the 10th fret. And we're gonna go, so we're gonna leave that bar there now, but we're gonna put these 2 down. So middle finger is going to go to the 11th fret of your B, and ring finger goes to the 12th fret of your G. You're going to play those 2 notes, and then pull off to the bar. So, okay. Next, you're going to use a ring finger to go down to the 12th fret on the D string this time. So you're playing these 2 notes, the 12th on the D, and the 10th on your G, okay? But because it's a bar, it's going to look like that. Okay, so those 2. So we're going, and then back to that bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so ba da ba ba, and then back to the 2 fingers. Da, ba, ba. And this time you're just gonna play the G and the D string, the 4th, 3rd and 4th strings on the 12th fret. Okay, so ba da ba 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 ba. Oh. Alright, and then you're gonna go back to the bar, down to the 12th fret. Okay, so that's the B and G strings on the bar, and then to the 12th fret, the next 2 strings, same 2 strings, and then to the high ones. Oh, sorry, finish there. So ba ba ba. Confused? I am. So that whole second half. I think. I'm so confused now. But that's the whole intro thing. Should we play it all together now? Nah, you can just rewind and check that out yourself. So that's our intro all sorted. Now let's talk about the chords. There are only 2 sets of chords. The first progression is an F to a C to a B flat to the F. So that's used in the verses and also in the chorus. So let's talk about how we can play these chords. Now I'm going to show you how to play an F chord as a bar chord, and this is going to be really handy for you. Bar the 1st fret, all of the strings. Middle finger is going to go to the 2nd fret of your G string, okay, which is the 3rd string, 1, 2, 3. Then these 2 follows are going to go to the 3rd fret of your D and A strings. Voila, you have an F chord. Alright, so we're going F. I'll talk to strum pattern later. Then you're going to go to a C chord. Bar the 3rd fret, the highest 5 strings, and then with your ring finger you can bar the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings of the 5th fret. So your bass note is there, and then these 3 notes, 2, 3, a C chord. And for reggae, and when we're playing this, you can add this higher string if you want. But yeah, anyway, cool story, bro. So, yep, that's a C. Some people play it like that by squishing all 3 fingers into that fret. My hands are far too fat. They need to go on a diet. And then you move them down to the B flat chord, to the F. Alright, and that is the progression for the verses and the chorus. And if you want the chords, you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/NatPicking, and I will upload the chords there for you to jam along to if you need those. So, yeah, that's the chorus and the verses all taken care of. The only change really is when he goes to that thing about, right, you could write it in a letter, we're going to go B flat to the F, and he does it twice. Like I said, there's only 3 chords, and all the chords are up on the Facebook page for you to check out for yourselves. Now let's talk strum pattern finally. A very simple reggae strum is going to do the trick here. So we're going to go, and the trick to reggae is that we're gonna strum on the off beat. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 along to the song, in between that there are and beats, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the thing is that we're going to go for the and, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so if you're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, that's what I should have said. If you're counting like that, it's the ands. Alright, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and change to a C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright, so we're going for the ands, and we're also, with the left hand, we're not going to hold the chord down and go 3 and 4 and the trick is that your left hand, you're going to let go of the chord slightly after you strum it, and it stops the chord. So after you do the one and you're going to let go slightly, okay? And even while you're doing it, you can let go slightly to give it that sort of muted, short, sharp sound. So what I'm doing there is I'm not pressing down the chord fully. I'm sort of letting a bit of tension off to give it that. Almost, it sounds like I'm muting, isn't it? As opposed to if I was holding it down and strumming fully. So again, trick is in the left hand. This one, wow, okay? And you can do it, Mario. And then you can add it up. Just play around with it and you will get it. Alright, I hope this has been helpful. Again, check it out on Facebook for the chords. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below with what song we can teach you next. God bless. Keep rocking and rolling and all the other good stuff that you fellas do. Does anyone even watch the video to this point? Like, sometimes I just feel like I'm talking to myself. It's so lonely. If you're still watching, please comment and tell me that you're watching. And put the secret code word, because then I'll know that you're still watching. And the secret code word is coffee.